Good afternoon, Mesa TV audience. We welcome you to the studio, and we have the opportunity today and the privilege to have a guest from our community who has worked very, very hard. I'm pleased to introduce you to Danny Quinlan.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Danny. How are you?
Doing great.
Great. Danny Quinlan works for Compañeros, which is a nonprofit organization that relates to social issues, community advocacy, and you tell us more about it.
So Compañeros is the Four Corners Immigrant Resource Center, and our mission is to support the immigrant community and their loved ones through advocacy, education, and integrative programming. So we are trying to advocate for laws that will treat people with dignity. We're trying to educate the community, both people who are coming here from other countries so that they can learn more about how to function in this country effectively, and also for people who are maybe born here so that they might learn a little bit more about people from other cultures and other countries. And we also do a lot of integrative programming, and there we're trying to bring people together and make sure that people have the opportunity to learn from each other and get to know each other.
Awesome. So does this mean that it's not just solely for Hispanic-speaking people, but it goes beyond?
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, we serve the entire immigrant community, which, we're in Southwest Colorado, so the majority of people who are coming here from other countries do speak Spanish, but we serve an awful lot of people from Vietnam, Nepal, China, Russia, all over the world.
Awesome. So how long Compañeros has been in existence?
Compañeros began in 1999, and it was at first a program of the San Juan Citizens Alliance, which is a nonprofit based in Durango, focused mostly on environmental justice, and they brought in Compañeros in 99 as a social justice aspect of their program. In 2011, Compañeros became its own independent 501c3 nonprofit organization, and since then we have been basically on our own and following our own mission separate from the others.
Awesome. So what Compañeros does and provides services-wise?
So we do provide a lot of services. We a lot of resource and referral. So we have a very small staff, meaning it's just me. So I can't do everything. So
right.
We refer out a lot for things like healthcare and for people who want to get signed up for health insurance and things like that. We'll refer them out to a lot of different agencies. But what we do ourselves, every year, main thing that we do is tax assistance, income tax assistance, and we do that bilingually, and we offer that as a free service. And that is really important for people to, sometimes they'll get a refund or they'll get their ITIN number, which can help them. There are a number of benefits that come with that. And we're the only organization in Southwest Colorado that offers that free in Spanish, so that's a pretty big deal. We also are really focused on helping people get driver's licenses under the program through the state of Colorado, and we're also really working with a lot of the community around deferred action for the childhood arrivals. That program has been in existence for over 2 years, and we've been assisting a lot of people through that program.
And there is a cost associated with it? And you guys charge?
We do not charge. The only thing that we ever charge for is translation. We translate some documents, and we ask for a $20 donation per document. Other than that, all of our services are offered completely free. Obviously, if someone wants to make a donation when they receive their service, that's very welcome. But no, we try to make sure that people who are having a tough time financially aren't going to be locked out. They're not going to be unable to access our services.
Awesome. How do we contact Compañeros?
So there's a number of ways. You can always send an email, compañerosdurango@gmail.com. We also have our phone number, 970-375-9406. And you can also contact us through Facebook. You got to type in the whole Compañeros Four Corners Immigrant Resource Center in the search box, and it'll come up.
Compañeros Four Corners Immigrant Resource Agency. Center.
Resource Center.
Okay, so we'll have all this information for you to reach out to Compañeros right after the show. It'll be on your screen, so you guys can contact them. How do we get involved with Compañeros? We know that some of the work that you guys done, mainly it's a nonprofit. You guys don't charge. You only ask for donations. How do we invite the community to get involved?
Well, there's a number of ways that people can be involved. Obviously, the easiest way is for someone to just send us a check if they want to make a donation. We very, very much welcome that from individuals and businesses. Also, we're always looking for volunteers. You know, every year from January to April, we're looking for help with the tax assistance program. We are also looking for people who would be willing to open up their home or their place of business or their church to have a community meeting, and we can present all kinds of information there in those meetings, and we can tailor that to whatever people are looking for. If it's driver's licenses or deferred action or civil rights, or we just did some programs on workers' rights as well. So whatever it is, if you are interested in that, give us a call. We can set something up in your house. You can invite just your friends or the community at large, and we can really tailor that to whatever each individual's needs are.
Awesome. So, for what we talked in the past, I know you're going to do some community work this summer, this spring, summer, and probably fall, in the in Montezuma County, which means Cortez area, could be Mancos, could be Dolores. Can you tell us about that?
Well, there's a number of things. We are going to be holding some community events, and we don't have dates or locations yet, but keep looking at our Facebook page. The information will be there. We're going to be presenting a lot of information about deferred action for parents of Americans, which is currently in front of the Supreme Court, and if it gets approved, we want to do a lot of outreach around that and get a lot of people the temporary protections that would provide them. And so we'll be doing a lot of that. We'll be doing a lot of information around driver's licenses as well, which is another big issue in this region.
So one last point that I want to emphasize before we finish with our conversation. You wanted to open the invitation to community leaders and community members for what?
Well, as we mentioned earlier, we really want to have a lot of meetings. We want to build support and build awareness of our program among the community. And so, yeah, and this isn't just for the immigrant community, but, you know, what we sometimes call the receiving community as well. If you are interested in having an event, either a fundraising event or an informative event, if you want some information to be presented in your church or school, we're really looking to just expand our reach and just get as much information out as we can. So yeah, having informative events or meetings or workshops, we're looking particularly for homes, churches, schools, and places of businesses where people feel comfortable.
So there you have it. If you're interested in contact Compañeros and inviting them to do a community education outreach, again, his information will be in our website for you to reach out. And thank you so much, Danny, for being with us. And it's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.